Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much everyone who watched, liked and shared the previous videos and subscribed. So I'm here today to talk about the present indefinite tense, and I'm going to try and make this lesson within 10 minutes. So let us start. What is the present indefinite tense? Very simple. The present indefinite tense is used for serving 5 types of purposes. The first one being when we want to talk about day-to-day activities or everyday activities, events or activities that we do on a day-to-day basis. We express that using the simple present or the present indefinite tense. So if I say I wake up every day at 6 a.m., that means I'm talking about something that I do every day. Or if I say I reach office by 9 a.m. every day, that's again a daily activity which I do at least 6 days a week. Next, we use the present indefinite or the simple present tense to talk about activities or events that may not necessarily take place on a day-to-day basis, but definitely take place at regular intervals. So if we do something or we practice an activity or an event takes place every week, every weekend, on a particular day every week, once a month or every 2 weeks, that is also expressed using the present indefinite tense. So here it would be easy to understand using this example. I visit my relatives every weekend. We go to the grocery market every Saturday. My grandparents come over every 2 weeks, right? It's that simple. So yes, these are regular activities that may not happen every day, but definitely happen at regular intervals. Moving on to the third purpose that the present indefinite tense serves. So we use the simple present or the present indefinite tense when we want to state facts related to the nature and environment, like the sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west, it rains every monsoon, it becomes extremely cold every winter, honey tastes sweet. So all of these are truths, universal truths pertaining to nature and the environment, and therefore we express about these using the simple present or the present indefinite tense. Moving on, the fourth purpose that the present indefinite tense serves is whenever we narrate the story of a movie or a story which we probably have read from a book. We express about that using the simple present or the present indefinite tense. So if I want to talk about something like Cinderella, I would not say Cinderella was a girl who lived in a house where she stayed with her stepmothers. No, I would say there is a girl, she is Cinderella. She lives with her mother, her stepmother, and her stepsisters in a house situated close to a forest area. So while this may not be factual, the information, but yes, stories are always narrated using the simple present tense because that is the rule of English grammar. Moving on to the last purpose that the present indefinite tense serves. So every newspaper headline, every breaking news, every caption that we read in the news is usually expressed using the simple present tense or the present indefinite tense. So if an event, an important event probably that took place a day before is supposed to be spoken about, it will have to be done using the simple present tense. For example, Mahendra Singh Dhoni scores a century. The cricket match might have been played on the previous day, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, as we all know, former Indian cricket team captain, probably scored a century on the previous day. But the newspaper would read scores a century. So that is where the present indefinite tense comes to use when we talk about newspaper headlines, breaking news, captions. So these are the 5 purposes that the present indefinite tense serves. Moving on to the rules. So rule number 1 for assertive or affirmative sentences in the present indefinite tense. Subject plus verb in first form with an S or ES connector and object. That is rule number 1. And here we talk about activities which we do on a day-to-day basis or which happen every day. So I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. You wake up at 6 a.m. every day. We wake up at 6 a.m. every day. They wake up at 6 a.m. every day. So basically with subjects, that means noun or pronoun, I, you, we or they, we generally add the verb which is singular in its form without an S or an ES, but in the first form. Now, when we say he, she or it, the verb will have an S or an ES. So, she wakes up every day at 6 a.m. He wakes up every day at 6 a.m. Next, rule number 2, the negative sentence rule. Subject plus do or does plus not plus verb first form plus connector plus object. An interesting point to note here is that we generally have the verb in first form when our sentence is spoken in the negative. That means with a combination do or does plus not, your verb will be in the first form no matter what the subject or the noun pronoun happens to be. So it would be, I do not wake up at 6 a.m. every day. You, we or they do not wake up at 6 a.m. every day. He, she or it. So he or she does not wake up. So that's where the catch is. The does will be used instead of do, but the verb form wake will not have an S or an ES. Moving on to rule number 3 for the present indefinite tense. So this is the interrogative sentence rule, and here it is do or does plus subject plus verb first form plus connector plus object and question mark. So, do you wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Do I wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Do we or they wake up every day at 6 a.m.? But does he or she wake up every day at 6 a.m.? So moving further, rule number 4, which is interrogative negative sentence rule. So here it is do or does plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus connector plus object and then question mark. So do you not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Do we, they do not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Do I not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? But does he, she not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Does it not rain every monsoon? Alright, so that is rule number 4, interrogative negative with a not. Moving on to the last 2 rules with question tags. As you all are aware that question tags are question words like when, why, which, where, how, what, etc. Here, I try to use the ones which I remember for now. So, why will be my question word for the next sentence. Question word plus do or does plus subject plus verb first form plus connector plus object and question mark. That is rule number 5. Why do you wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Or why do we, they or I wake up every day at 6 a.m.? But why does he or she wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Why does it rain every monsoon? Or why does it rain heavily every monsoon? To make the sentence a bit more impactful, we can add an adjective here and there. Moving on to the last rule, rule number 6. This would be again interrogative with question word but in the negative. So QW, that is question word plus do or does plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus connector plus object question mark. So why do you not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Why do we, they do not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? But why does he or she not wake up every day at 6 a.m.? Why does it not rain here heavily every monsoon? So this is how we use the present indefinite tense or the simple present tense. Within 10 minutes, I hope that I was able to explain the concept with the rules For more information and examples, do not forget to look up the description box. Thank you.